Anyway, welcome everybody to Renaissance Boys, and by everybody I mean like nobody.
And Nightbot. Oh,
And Nightbot.
Also,
yes. Continue.
we're gonna get sued for libel.
No one's suing
What?
anybody for libel.
what'd you say?
Oprah Winfrey is, dude.
Nuh-uh.
I only let. Oh, big tech. Oh my god.
Oprah only shows big tech her massive dong.
That's what that says. I could not read it.
What? Here.
Listen,
You know what
okay.
it's. You
We'll
know
just
what?
leave it
No,
that
no,
way.
no, no.
Me and my homies hate big tech.
All my homies
Hey,
hate big tech. Instead of writing massive dong, we just make
we just
dong
feel it in our
massive
hearts.
relative to the rest of the text.
Boom. Anyways, big news. Doc is back. I think on YouTube, if I
Yes.
remember correctly.
He's
When have you ever remembered correctly, Elias?
Quite a few times.
Oh,
You know, I got this big brain up here. I use it sometimes.
I mean, yeah. Hopefully the doc is back.
Hopefully.
he was live on YouTube today with some like radio station, and like every in between of the songs there was like a funny little like news segment that Doc would do.
Good evening, Johnny Bandini here. We just got this information here in the studio.
Mulan is coming out on Disney Plus for $30. Premiere exclusively there. As long as you own a Disney Plus subscription.
So if you own the subscription,
It's
you are
$30.
allowed to pay $30 for it.
I think so.
Is that seriously how that works?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is true. What Isaac said.
Yeah,
but
I was just gonna say, like, considering that you can just kind of sit with my family. If we bought it, that would be like less than $5 a ticket, and we'd be able to watch the movie like as many times as we wanted for 24 hours. So
But then again,
plus you could get like food and stuff that isn't worth your appendix. Who's using air gestures?
I don't know.
minds.
Mine.
It's,
Well,
I
imagine
just
like
look at air gestures and I'm just like, who's using them?
the problem.
imagine I'm in an airport, right? And I gotta pause the video, but my hands are covered in grease because I just stuck them in a fryer, right?
Stuck him in a vat of grease. He says.
So I gotta pause the video. I go, video paused. No fryer.
Video
grease.
paused and there's no grease all over your phone.
Yeah, it's just boiling my hands alive. That's all.
I really don't know. Gestures always seem like, until they really, really, really get them down, it's like they're just not as convenient as people think they should be. Like, it's a great marketing tactic, but like it doesn't work as well. Yeah, earbuds. basically do
Yeah,
the same
there's
thing.
so many other options, and you have to think about like, there's so many people that can barely use the basic features of cell phones.
So I think they should have made it more open source. So you can like, okay, so if I do this, this means pause the video. Like you can like program it yourself, you know? If I snap 3 times, call my grandma. Like, you know?
If I tap twice, buckle my shoe. Anyway,
Because
but
then you could hook it up to Google Assistant, you could like put down your phone and you could like dance an Irish jig and your lights would turn on. That would be cool.
it would be cool to
I-
see more open source stuff. I'd like for that to happen. It'd be worth
There's
it.
you've got a collapsible Just Dance mat.
Let me go get my Wii.
And you gotta
balance
roll
board.
it out in the middle of
You gotta roll it out in the middle of the target so you can decline the call you're getting.
Oh yeah. Like,
I don't get it. There's better way. Just make voice systems more reliable.
do you guys remember last year or whenever that was, the GPU, what's it called, the shortage?
Yeah, and the prices were crazy.
Dude, RAM is still
I
having
remember
that
that.
kind of problem, and obviously, like, since coronavirus hit, like, we're on a bit of a shortage in terms of like gaming stuff because everyone's
Everyone's
gaming.
We should just make more. Like, has anyone thought of
honest.
that? Why not just
It's like
make?
whatever. You ever see the meme that's just this? It doesn't matter how many times someone's explained it to me. I don't get why we can't just print more money. I don't get it. iPhone 12 rumored to come with magnets that's supposed to improve the wireless charging experience, which is cool. Apparently, all official cases are set to come with this set of a bunch of magnets set into a ring in the back of the phone in order to make positioning a lot simpler. It seems very, very nice. This comes from Everything Apple Pro, someone who apparently is a renowned leaker in the iPhone community. So,
Dang, Isaac's right. No more Rennie boys in the MRI machine. You can always set it on the other side of the viewing glass.
listen, just tell them to stream it into the MRI unit. Instead of music, just have them stream Twitch straight into the machine.
It can't hurt. Like, it's just an iPhone mag. Like, it'll just stick to the side and that's it. Done. No problem.
Worst case.
Worst case scenario.
Worst case, it
for
sticks
sure.
to the MRI.
Sheesh.
No.
Speaking of Apple, they're set to make a purebred iPhone supply chain for China, which is
What's
interesting.
the point of that?
Basically, so they don't have to deal with shipping, especially with tariffs as well. So,
And I'm sure this has nothing to do with backdoors built in so the Chinese government can spy on
No way.
their population.
No way.
That
No,
would definitely not be the case.
yeah, for sure.
That's one thing about the Chinese government. They don't spy.
They don't.
That's their one thing.
If I go
Here for your opinion, Elias.
if I go into a Chinese embassy
Mhm.
and I start passing pamphlets out about the Tiananmen Square massacre,
Which didn't happen.
what are they going to do about that?
They just get kicked from the game.
You just
They get kicked from the game.
they just ask you
They
to
get
leave.
kicked. They just disappear from the embassy.
You just hand it to the ambassador and he just vanishes.
That item is not allowed in your inventory.
And that's what they have detectors there. And like you can carry in like your legally owned firearm, but like your pamphlet on the Tiananmen Square, they confiscate that.
Oy, 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 oy. Apparently, Take-Two Interactive retreats for the $70 games being the norm.
Good.
For now, it says they will evaluate stuff on a title-by-title basis. After becoming the first company to say it would hike the prices of next-gen versions of NBA 2K20, apparently it is not their plan to raise the price for all games going forward.
Why would they?
Can I-
raise NBAs?
Of all of the games that deserve a price point raising, you're gonna make yearly sports games? The price. There's two people making these things because they just copy and paste 3,000 lines of code. They're just like, great, we have the base game. Let's just reskin everything and sell that at a higher price. And all of those sports heads, dude, would just buy it anyways. I can't wait to watch.
I'm not gonna say that was exactly my thoughts. Like of all the games that they would choose to make $70, sports games do not deserve it. The PlayStation State of Play live stream was today. There's a whole bunch of announcements.
Tell me about them.
Spelunky
Tell me about
2, Hitman 3, which coming to PS4 and 5, as well as PSVR. More gameplay for Crash Bandicoot 4. There's a game called Pathless, which seems pretty interesting. Open world hunting game. Braid Anniversary Edition, which is the time reversing indie platformer. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but it was a pretty interesting game. I don't know if you've played it, but the twist at the end is very, very interesting. That's gonna just about do it for this week. I'm having a day today. I can't speak. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night, everybody.
Bring your firearms next week. We're killing XQC.